Guys, welcome to another episode of It's Your Kitchen. Today, what I'll be actually be making for you is something very simple, another recipe on dinner rolls. But my take would be adding something special to that as well. But first and foremost, I would love to say hi to all of my followers from Aruba, St. Martin, Bonaire, Curacao, Suriname, Guyana, Florida, Memphis, Arkansas, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Ohio, California, Oregon, England, and the Netherlands. I know I'm missing. I'm sorry, but when I do remember, I'll give you that shout out. All right, guys. Today again, I'll be making this very simple dinner roll. I did one in my previous, and this is another take on what I'm planning on doing. So stay tuned. I will show you the recipes and everything, and just make sure you have everything. All right. Trust me, it is simple. The only time that you would have to just be patient with is the proofing and of course the baking, but the proofing is the most time. All right. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Welcome back, guys. Here, new location. All right, this is all of the recipes, all of the ingredients. So if I miss one or I miss certain amount, don't get worried, don't get scared. I always post it with this with the video. All right, so right here what I do have is 5 cups of all-purpose flour. You might need maybe a little more just in case, but we will start out first with 5 cups of all-purpose flour. What I have in here, if you can see it right there, this is 2 teaspoons of sea salt. I always use my sea salt. 3 small eggs, or if you have large eggs, you will only need 2. And here I would have a quarter cup of all granulated white sugar. I have my pack of active yeast, my active pack of yeast. I have here in my trusty mug, which is 2 cups of milk. If you like, you can use light milk, half and half, whole milk. It is up to you, all right? And right next behind of that, I have 6 tablespoons of softened room temperature butter. And my own special ingredient I'll be adding in right here is actually a quarter cup of coconut grated sweetened flakes. All right. And that's my ingredient. I will be using, of course, my trusty mixer, standing mixer. All right. So again, you can see I have a little chives there trying to root. It's growing good. So trying to keep as natural as possible. Again, guys, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8. Of course, the pack of yeast, 8 ingredients. All right. And what we will doing, we'll be starting out by placing the flour, the sugar. Oh, sorry. This is actually a quarter cup of granulated sugar, and inside I also do have 2 teaspoons of sea salt. This right here, I'm so sorry, this is 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar. This with the milk and the yeast will be going together. That will be doing like a raft, or just to get that nice bubbly to activate the yeast. All right. So I'll be adding the flour, the sugar and salt, the egg, and the butter, and also the shredded sweetened coconut. I will I love using that word, nuke my milk in the microwave for about maybe, I would say 30-35 seconds, because my bowl from my mixer, it's a bit cold. All right. So I'm going to do it just a little bit warmer than normal to get everything heated up. All right. So guys, stay tuned and we will be adding everything together. Welcome back, guys. Well, I have in my standing mixer, I placed the 5 cups of all-purpose flour. I nuked my milk in the microwave. I just love using that word. I nuked it in the microwave for about maybe 45 to 50 seconds, and I just added in right here with the 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar and the 1 pack of active yeast, and I just mix that for a few seconds, and I'm leaving it set here for about maybe 5 to 7 minutes until you see the top like get bubbles and everything. It's almost, but and that's what they call it, a raft. A raft. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry. But that means basically that the yeast is good and you're waking it up because it was dried. So now you're just waking it up by adding those items. They do say it's a myth by not adding salt to it because it kills the yeast. Some says it does, some said it doesn't. I play it safe and I don't add the salt to this mixture. I leave the sugar, the yeast feeds on the sweetness of the sugar. All right. If you like, you can add maybe also honey into it as well. It's up to you. All right. So back over to the stand mixer. All right. I will just, sorry guys, I'm using 2 hands for everything here. All right. And what I'm going to do right here, right now, is just start it up very slowly. Okay. Get that going. I'm going to add in, oops, sorry about that. I'm going to add in the 1/4 cup of granulated sugar with the 2 teaspoons of sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, guys, you can use regular table salt, but I use sea salt. But again, if you don't, no biggie. Use whatever salt you have, all right? Just have this mixed up in there. You don't want to start it up too high, too fast, because then you're going to get a cloud of powder all over, and that's a huge mess. And I know once you're in the kitchen, you don't want to add more work for cleanup, all right? So I'm just going to turn it up just 1 notch more and let that get going. All right. Now what I will add to this, I would add the 6 tablespoons of salted butter. Oh, get in there. There you go. Get in there for me. Get in there. It's hard doing it with 1 hand. But we're going to make it happen. All right. And you just leave this combine and get all cozy and everything together. So once this is doing, you're giving that yeast time to activate even more. All right. So here we go. It's getting nice and mixed up in there. We're going to add in next is the 3 eggs. All right. Room temperature eggs, guys. Always room temperature eggs for your best results. I always prefer to crack my eggs before, instead of just cracking the eggs and just adding them, because you never know, the egg can be bad or you can find something in there you don't want, or most likely you can crack it in there, maybe a shell can get in. So I always like cracking my eggs separately before adding them in. All right. So those are getting all mixed up. Now what I'm going to add in here is the 1/4 cup of sweetened grated coconut flakes. Guys, if you don't have this, you don't have to use it either. Trust me, the recipe will come out still tasting really great. All right. And with these dinner rolls, it can be more or less, depends how big you make them. I did, the first time I did that, I got about maybe 17 to 18. They were like pretty big. But today I'm going to try my best to go a little smaller. All right. So I'm going to leave this mixing for a little while longer. Let them get all incorporated. Let them get to know each other. And then once I return, then we'll be adding in the wet mixtures. All right, so stay tuned. Guys, as you can see, it's all incorporated in there. Really good, just how I want it. Just give it a little, hello, wake up. No, just joking. All right, now as you can see, just at the top, you can actually see the raft or rafts or whatever you call it. Basically, the yeast is alive. So now you can see the little bubbles. We're gonna add this now to our dry mixture. All right. Let me do it this way. I'm kind of, yeah, this way is better. All right, hoping I don't make a mess. Here we go. All right, so far so good. No mess. Get it all in there. All right, place that aside. Okay. And now we're just gonna, it's on number 1, because I turn it down a little because adding in, I don't want everything to spatter. All right, so now we're gonna add it to number 2 and just let it start getting all in together. Let the dough start forming. As I said, if the dough, once everything has been pulled away from the sides of the bowl, you got a perfect dough. All right. So I'm going to leave this go for about another, I would say 10 minutes or less. And just to show you how the dough will actually be formed. All right, so stay tuned. Guys, I just want to show you the texture. It is really getting there. It's a little still sticky. As you can see, it came on my hand. You don't want that. So what I'll do, again, as I said, I use 5 cups of all-purpose flour. The recipe does ask for 6, you know. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to add very slowly. Oops, sorry about that. Yep. I'm going to add very slowly. Place my my stand mixer back down. Come on, go back down. All right. And just have it on slow. I have my spoon right here. And I'm just going to gently just place in what this is 1 tablespoon in here. I'm going to put in another tablespoon in there. All right. And I'm just going to let that go and just check the texture as it forms. And if it's still to the touch, if it's still sticky but not sticks to your hand, you're done. It's perfect. All right. So we're going to check it out here. It's going to get all incorporated once again. Don't get scared. You know, it takes time. It's patient. But you know the end result by making any type of bread or dinner rolls or what have you, the results, you give you a pat on your own back. All right. All right. So I'm just going to let this keep going. I'm going to raise the speed to number 2. All right. As you can see inside, it's really sticky still. So with my tablespoon, I'm going to add 1 more, and that's it. All right. And that's it. And I'm going to leave this go for about maybe 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. I always would like to get the last results, get my hands in there, knead it a little. I'm going to take my cooking spray. Sorry, shouldn't show that, but it's already shown. A regular cooking spray. Spray my bowl and put it in there. And I always set my oven on for about 5 seconds. Need to get nice and warm, but not too warm. Then take off the oven. Put the stove, the light in the oven on, and once that's on, I will leave that stay there. I will cover my dough ball with a damp, warm kitchen cloth. Place it into the oven and leave it sit there for about maybe 90, about an hour. Let's put it that way. About an hour until it doubles in size. All right? So guys, stay tuned. Here we go, guys. I just took it out. Just slightly dusted my countertop with some flour. I like to still get my hands in there. Even though the machine did it, I still like the feel of the texture and everything. And guys, remember, always have your hands washed. All right? Okay. And this dough is so nice and soft, guys. It is so nice and soft. And it's tacky, but it's not, as you can see, it's not coming off of my hand. All right? You grab a little bit more of flour. Slightly dusted, not too much. The dough is nice and soft. And that will tell you, you will get some nice, soft, spongy dinner rolls. Or if you want, you can make bread as well. Once the dough is nice and soft, that tells you definitely you're going to get a nice, very nice, moist and soft bread. All right. It is nice and tacky, but as you can see, not coming off of my hand. And I always like just doing this by taking the hands, going under, and just keep turning it. Keep turning it. All right. Get some of that flour on the counter onto this. See, that's why you don't want to put too much flour on your counter, because then it's going to be way too much. As you can see how the dough ball is actually looking. Just pick it up, if you can check, and it pops right back up. That means it's perfect, guys. All right. I have here, which is I sprayed it with my cooking spray in my bowl right here. I'm going to just rest this right inside. Okay. Rest this right in here. Want to just move it along, get it all nice and coated with the oil. The reason why, because sometimes depends on the temperature of your surrounding. You don't want to happen. It tends to get like a skin on top of the dough. So by doing this, you prevent that. All right. Also, what I'm going to get, I'm going to take a bit of small piece of parchment or wax paper. I'm going to place it on the top of that. So I'm really trying to get that keep that warm feel in this bowl. All right. So I'm just going to slightly dusty spray onto this, so when it comes out, it doesn't, you want to prevent whatever sticking you can. All right. And this will go right on this, like this. And my warm damp tablecloth, I will place it into my warm nice oven with the light on and leave that set there for about an hour. After an hour, then we're gonna roll it out into the size dinner rolls that we desire, okay, or what you desire. All right. So guys, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Trust me, it's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. All right. Welcome back. It has been exactly an hour, and this was the kitchen cloth that I used. Whoa, it did double in size, of course. All right. Okay. Remember why I sprayed this part? Let's turn. If we can make the camera go up just a little. All right. It's to do just this, because as you see, it actually did proof perfectly. So what we're going to do here now is just basically get some flour, lightly dust the counter, and then roll everything out. Don't go anywhere. I'm here. Just getting some flour. All right. Put some flour, my flour right there. And I'm just gonna lightly dust my counter because I want to roll this out in almost like a log. And I have my scraper right here as well. Well, I think I had my scraper. Oh, wow. No, I don't. So I will use a knife. Okay. Oops. So right here, just there you go. Guys, it is soft. It is perfect. It is beautiful. All right. Oops, sorry for the little noise. Have my scraper. Definitely would have found it. All right. Okay. Now, what I'm going to use actually, I'm going to use a cookie sheet to lay everything out. I know the angle is kind of weird, but bear with me. I'm going to use a cookie sheet, and I'm going to put all of the balls on yeah, that sounded weird, didn't it? I'm going to put all my dinner roll dough on my cookie sheet. But first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just let out all the air. A lot of people like punching it, but I don't. Okay, just give it a quick little knead right there. Use all of this nice flour up. And as you see, I'm just going to roll it into a log. All right. What I'm going to do right here, I'm going to just cut this in half. Place this part right there. Maybe I can make a bread loaf with that. Hey. Nothing goes to waste, guys. Nothing goes to waste. All right. So as you can see, I'm just rolling it out. Trying to get it out as much as possible. Then I'm going to know exactly when I cut it, how many dinner rolls. My coconut dinner rolls. All right. Okay. So I'm going to cut it in the half right here. Start from the half, and then a half, then a half, then a half. That's how I do it. Because guys, you know what? I don't have a scale. A lot of them tell you, yes, you use your scale and you measure it like this and you do it like this to have the equal part. Guys, I don't. I use what I have, and guys, you use what you have as well. Don't go out there purchasing something that you know most likely you will not be using again. All right. So what I'll do, you can see my my dinner roll ball right here. My technique I always show you. I have this part here. Put the dough in the palm of your hand. This part will hold right here, and I'll use my thumb part to pull up, turn, and I'll continue doing that. All right. And once you get to that nice little point at the top, then I'll just press it down. And I will do that with all of the dough. All right, see, just like this. I will do it with a little egg wash to do it that nice little golden brown. What you use, 1 egg with about 1 teaspoon of water for your egg wash. Mix that up right, then get your basting brush, and you just base it on the top. All right, but that will be done just before it heads into the oven. So what I'm doing here now, I'm preparing it for its second proofing, and the second proofing will take about maybe a half hour. All right. Okay, and once that's done, just press it down. And my dough ball, you see? So I'll place this right on my baking cookie sheet, just like this right here. Well, let me show it to you. See? Just like that. And I will just lay them all on top of it. All right, guys. The other, another technique what you can use You can take your dough ball, your dinner roll, just give it a quick little hand knead there. All right. You place it on the counter. You take your hand and you just roll it like that. That's another way as well that you can roll it. All right. And there's your dough ball, your ball. Or you can just roll it in your hand. But I'm so used to this technique, I stick with this technique. But again, guys, it's your kitchen. Use whatever comes much easier and much faster, simpler, and better for you. All right. Again, this is this cooking show that I have on Facebook. You know, it's not to teach anyone anything. It's just sharing what I do. You know, I do value your comments. Please comment, share, tag with this video. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell and also subscribe. So every time I come out with a new recipe, you will be definitely notified right away on the new what I've cooked, baked, or make to drink. You never know. All right, and that's it. That's it. There's the ball again. All right. So I would line these up about maybe yay far. Guys, we're not technical. We're in our own kitchen doing our own thing. You know, what is great with these dinner rolls, what will happen when they proof up? They will get much closer to each other, and that's a perfect look for when the dinner roll comes out of the oven. Oh, wow. All right. So guys, I will continue doing the rest of the dough balls, and once everything is finished, I will show you how everything is lined up and how much actually I get out. All right, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Welcome back once again, guys. As you see right here, I have like some are not exactly the same size, but they're close enough. Guys, it's your kitchen, so you could do whatever you want. Remember that. All right. So in total, what I have here, I have 24 dinner rolls. I'm here doing the last one. You know what came to me as a great idea? Before rolling it up, your favorite jam or preserve, or what you can do, you can place it, flatten it a little, make a little well in there. You place some of the jam inside, or preserve, or dry fruit, or what have you, in the center, and then you just fold it in carefully. You know, fold it in like that and just roll it in. That's another idea. You know, that's another idea, guys. You can maybe do like a small cube of maybe 1-inch cheese, any of your favorite, a thin slice of maybe your favorite hot pepper like jalapeno, scotch bonnet, whatever you like. And also an inch basically of whatever type of ham, and you do the same way, so when you bite into it you have that nice flavor as well. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this proof for another half hour. I'm going to just cover it once again, place it in the oven for a half hour. After that, then I'm going to do my egg wash, and then we're going to bake. All right, so stay tuned. Guys, it has been exactly 30 minutes. Had it on my little timer. All right, I just took it out from the second proof, and let's take a look. Ah, perfect. Oh, I just love that feeling. All right, I'm just gonna just gently peel this back right here. Oh guys, it looks so perfect. See, this is why I actually also just give a little spray of my cooking spray on top of my wax paper before I place it on, so I don't have any stickage going on. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, my oven is already preheated at 350 degrees. Right here, what I have in my bowl is one small egg with 1 teaspoon water, and this is what I'm going to just gently brush on top of the dinner rolls. Correction, the coconut dinner rolls. All right, So I'm just gonna gently just brush it along, baste it. Guys, this looks so good. I have to wait until it bakes to actually get into it. I think, yeah, I don't have any other choice. I will have to wait. All right. And this should give it not like a dark brown, but a nice light golden brown color. It will go into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Again, guys, remember, as I said, if you want to make it your own, before just rolling it up, you can actually just place whatever flavoring you would like in the center and then roll it into the ball. You know, I think I'm going to try that. It just came to me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try that. So, of course, I got to share that with you. Oh, so I have to wait until 10 to 15 minutes, and then I could dive right into this. Now, the only thing I'm going to take credit for is adding the coconut flakes, the sweetened coconut flakes. The reason why is because I saw this recipe online, and I said, oh, you know what? I already have my version of my dinner rolls. Much simpler, of course. I said, but it's always good to learn something new. All right. And I said, I added on, I just took the recipe from online. I'm not taking credit for anyone. I'm just taking the credit for adding in the coconut flakes. All right. And I'm not taking credit for what I told you by adding something in the center of it, then rolling into a ball. You can have that credit. By all means, I'm always here to share. All right. Okay, so they're all basted up and nice. If you like, because keep in mind, there is 2 teaspoons of salt. I use sea salt, but again, as I said, whichever salt you have on hand, go right ahead and use that. And also, the butter was salted butter. But if you like, you can sprinkle on some salt on the top of these as well. That's your choice. But I'm just going to have this as is. I'm not going to add any more salt to it. You know, a lot of people have dinner rolls for dinner or for special occasions or what have you. But you can do it whenever you like, however you like. If you're tired of making just sandwiches, you know, make some dinner rolls and make it as large, as small as you like. Some that pops right into the mouth, not so large, you know, go right ahead and do that. Okay, I'm just going to finish using up all of my base mixture here on each one of them. And guys, I tell you, it's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good. Trust me. Trust me. I've never let you astray. I've never let you down. Okay? Give it a try. You will love it. Trust me, you will love it. I love using this right here. My silicone brush. It's very nice, very easy to work with. But whatever brush you have, go right ahead and use it. If you don't have any brush, if you have like napkins, like the table napkins, you know, like the Bounty or what have you, whatever you have, you can use that as well. Just dab it in and just dab it onto it. That will work also. You do not have to go and spend all type of money to make something, you know, easier. No, well, not easier, but you don't have to go out and spend too much money, honestly. Cooking is actually an art, and for me, it's a nice way to get away from the world. All right. So you do it as you make it and have whatever you have and make it your own. All right. So that's all of my my product. So now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to stick this into the oven for about 10-15 minutes. Again, the amount of dough that I made, it made 24 of these sizes. It can be less, depends on if you like the dinner rolls much bigger, but it's all up to you. All right. So guys, I'll be back in the next 15 minutes and we will give it a taste. All right. So don't go away. It has been exactly 15 minutes. I'm going to grab them out of the oven right now. All right. Oh, wow. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on to daddy. Oh. Yes. Woo. Perfect. Well, close the oven here. All right. Okay, guys, well, here we go. It is not the dark color that I was not going for, but it's a nice little kiss of brown. Let's go with that, all right? I'm just going to take some of my butter flavored spray and just gently, and that's it. So I'm going to leave it set for a while. Oh, guys, I want to grab one right now, but I have to leave it set. I have to leave it alone for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to pop it off, and we're going to try one of these things. Open up so I can show you how moist and soft inside is. All right, so stay tuned. Hey, guys, you know what? I said I'm going to leave for about 10-15 minutes to really settle, but the smell is really getting to me, and I can't wait. This is worth burning the fingers and the mouth for, okay? But before I dig in, I would love to thank all of my followers once again from Aruba, St. Martin, Bonaire, Curacao, Suriname, Guyana, Florida, Memphis, Arkansas, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Ohio, Oregon, California. I'm not missing one, but please forgive me, all right? England, the Netherlands. Guys, I thank you so much for following. Please don't forget, hit the, sorry about that little noise right there. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell, all right? So every time I put out a new video, you will be actually notified, all right? But guys, thank you so much. Thank you for following, share, comment, tag your friends. Let's all cook together, all right? So let's see which one I want to dig into. I'm going to go right here, the one closest to me. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Guys, here it is. If you can see it right there. The bottom, perfect. Look when I actually tear it open. Very much. It's hot. But it's worth burning the fingers for. All right. So here we go. This is my coconut dinner rolls. Woo, wow. Oh, God. That's good. Guys, you want a bite? Have a bite. You love it? Guys, try it out. You would definitely love this. Trust me. I'm not going to let you astray. You will love this. All right? Guys, enjoy. Sorry, I'm still eating with my mouth full. Guys, enjoy yourself. Stay safe. And always remember, it's your kitchen. All right? So see you again soon. Don't forget, hit the notification bell and subscribe for my new and upcoming videos. All right? Bye, guys.